Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mistress Miriam, and I am here with Violet Hauser. And you just heard Sylvie's Okay, Butch Believer. And before that was Lilly Golden, Confessions. And we started out this block with Wishbone Zoe Mirage.
Let's talk about Sylvie's Okay out of East Hampton, Massachusetts. Very exciting new project.
I love it.
Yeah, that was such good music, though. So soulful and intimate and almost sensual in a way, which I really respect. He's a really wonderful singer.
I think he's a great singer. The
Mhm.
minute I heard this, I said, wow, this is unusual. I mean, it's so cool. I
Mhm.
really just hadn't heard this before. Really a fan now.
Yeah, just the queer sensuality of it all it hits just right. It really does. And this is off of the Grit and Bear It EP, which came out in March, which is their first EP so far, and was mastered by the always excellent Annie Casella. I've mentioned her a lot because she's just really good at mastering things and ends up in a lot of projects that I love. And they're also going to be having an EP release party at the Marigold Theater in East Hampton on April 26th at 7 p.m., along with another local act, Mal Divisa. So that could be a fun show. That could be a really fun show. And this is a really fun song.
You know everything that's going on. I
Oh,
mean,
I try.
what about Lily Golden?
Lily Golden's an interesting case. This is a really interesting artist. And this track, Confession.
Fun.
It's so fun. She's currently finishing her degree in music from my alma mater, Bennington College, and still managed to release this really cool EP alongside all that, which is impressive. Trust me, I tried. Instar. It came out in March. It's sort of this bubbly, sapphic indie pop with a lot of cool lyrical themes and a lot of interesting ideas going on, and a lot of sort of melodic sounds as well. Like this one's sort of in that indie folk pop singer-songwriter space, but she delves into stuff that's a little more jazz influenced. She delves into stuff that's a little more that delves into a few other different styles as well. And it just there's a really unique spark here that I really appreciate.
I do too. I mean, to me, it was like just bouncy but it wasn't fluff, fun, and but there's so much happening. And the lyric is
Yeah,
fantastic. It is impressive that, she did this while she's getting a degree,
yeah,
but
that's hard.
that speaks to her talent and to, who she is as an artist.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
Definitely a good EP, and I'll probably be re-listening to it another couple times.
Yeah.
And speaking of new EPs, Wishbone Zoe with Mirage out of Hadley, Massachusetts. And
Yes.
this is off the Micro Mirage EP that came out just a couple weeks ago.
Amazing. Well, we all know Wishbone Zoe.
Hmm.
Um,
Very talented local musician, really multidisciplinary artist, who also does like film work, animated music videos, released a book of her poetry, hand-drawn animation, performance art in various spaces, drawings, video, sculpture even.
she's so cool.
She's so cool.
So this just came out.
This is a very new release, and it's a really beautiful one. It sort of has this, I don't know how to really describe it, but it just feels in a way that really only Wishbone Zoe tends to. There's this really distinct feel to it that, like, it feels very visceral, very tactile almost. You can
Mm.
tell that this is someone who's very multidisciplinary and borrowing from a lot of different places.
I love her voice. I always have. And I think it's just maturing. I don't
Hmm.
know if that's the right word, over time. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean maturing in terms of like she's growing up. I just mean,
Hmm.
we as artists, as we go along, we just
Yeah, she's evolving, she's growing and changing and exploring new spaces, and that's really exciting to hear.
I just love her.
We got some cool stuff coming up next as well.
Yeah.
We've got sort of more leaning into singer-songwriter, Americana style of music with Austin James and the Nomads and Frank Vieli. Let's start things off with Austin James and the Nomads with Not Today.